Hello and welcome everyone with a new Midnight Snack episode. I am Don and I'm here with Bean. Hello Bean, how are you today?
I'm doing so well. What have you brought for us?
So today I would like to speak about something that is really unnerving to me. Chick-fil-A will stop using its no antibiotics ever label on chicken. And I really hate this news because this is another example when something is showing less profit and people just decide, that profit is more important than human life. And they are like, I don't know about that.
So you're saying like the general safety of the public.
It's not as important as profit when it comes to a chicken sandwich, yes.
So they're just going to lower their standards to try to increase that profit margin a little bit.
So I think they were kind of bullied into this because their chicken supplier said it's not viable anymore financially to not give the chickens antibiotics, not feed them extra antibiotics.
It's strange because I thought they had their own chicken farms. Like I thought that was like privatized.
So it seems they're getting their chicken from Pilgrim's Pride and they will use antibiotics in the future.
That's unfortunate because that's kind of what is the standout mark of Chick-fil-A is their higher quality chicken as opposed to like other fast food chains.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a real bummer.
I think there's a level of greediness that shouldn't be crossed. It's not really just they are endangering human lives, but when you really take into account those superbugs that are super resistant to antibiotics because our food has antibiotics in it,
Right.
it is dangerous to everyone. If those superbugs are getting stronger and stronger, a bacterial infection can wipe out Earth. It's just kind of the gamble that I'm not comfortable taking over a fucking chicken sandwich.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the state of our economic process, it's every big corporation like that. It gets to a point where you've now tipped on the scale from quality versus your profit. I kind of hoped that Chick-fil-A would never get there, but once you mass produce at that kind of level and the demand becomes more and more, now you have to start looking at new ways because the more chickens you have crammed into a small amount of space, they're going to start spreading their own like diseases and stuff, and then they just get to a point where they're like, well, now we're going to have to start doing this because we have to keep up with the supply and demand that we're facing right now. It's just, I don't know. That's very unfortunate. I noticed on the milk here, they have cows are not treated with the antibiotics and the RBST or whatever. And then under it, there's like a little tiny, like in small text, it says, but there is no, proven link between, this and this. And it's like, okay, well, then why do you even use it then?
Yeah,
Why do we force these companies not to use these things because we know that they're not good, but then like they want to just say like, yeah, like we follow these standards, but like we don't believe in them, we don't believe that there's any connection.
I don't know if you've seen the documentary, the dude who did the McDonald's one, who ate just
Super size
McDonald's.
me.
Yeah, but he has another documentary where he's opening restaurant like Chick-fil-A, and he's actually investigating what the bio free range chicken farm really mean in practice. And I highly recommend everyone looking up that documentary. You will be shocked what free range chicken mean. If it's on the label free range chicken, it means they have like 2 feet of.
There's a difference. There's free range, there's cage free, so like cage free just means they're in their enclosure, like in those tight buildings still. I mean, it's like the wording is very vague intentionally because people see that and they think, oh, I'm doing my part. I'm buying like cruelty free, but you're really not.
And the main reason I think they can get away with it because our economy is in such a bad state. And I'm speaking about the world economy here. There are a shitload of poor people, even in the West countries. Those people cannot afford higher quality food. Hence, Chick-fil-A cannot really raise its prices, right? And I just don't like the trade off here. I think there should be like a middle ground found where the prices and the quality food can be broadly available to people.
Yeah, man.
It's fucked up, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we're just like heading down a path and eventually we're going to get into some territory where it's going to be difficult to undo this web, I think.
I just want to see where it will lead in 100 years, and I just hope medicine will be able to keep up with it because they kind of have to now.
Yeah, it's the ripple effect. I mean, we're seeing like the smaller end of this right now, but like you said, 50 years, 100 years from now, where are we going to be? I mean,
Exactly.
we're not going to be alive, so like whatever, but like I do care about the future.
All right, everyone, sweet dreams.
Okay, sweet dreams.